Hi, my name is Cesar Dominguez.
I'm Daniel Berencourt.
My name is Dominic Williams.
Hi, I'm Anna Riveros.
My name is Wesley Dennis.
My name is Andres Padilla. I'm a second-year IT major.
I'm a computer science major.
I'm an electrical engineering student.
And I'm a biology student at the University of Central Florida.
My freshman year I was a part of this research program called Learn, and Leanne came to speak at one of our events, and she was telling us about the NACME and the FGAM, and that's how I found out about it.
UCF has a lot of good resources, so I found out about the scholarship through the scholarship portal.
I became aware of this scholarship, the FGAM scholarship, because at my two-year school, Valencia College, they had an outstanding program there. So I participated in that program at that school, and then I wanted to continue in that program. So at UCF, I looked for it, and they had it here. So then I reached out to Leanne, and I joined the program.
I was motivated to apply for this scholarship mainly because of the connections that it has with industry.
It had that push for me to actually look for a research position or internship.
Partially funding. I needed funding for my classes, and also I wanted to be a part of a community that would allow me to excel in my research. I had to start research.
I was in deep financial need, and since the scholarship had to do with research, which is something I wanted to do to put on my resume, I thought that this scholarship would be the best one to apply for.
Yes, I'm a recipient of other scholarships. I have the Pegasus Gold Scholarship for UCF, and I've also had funding from Duke to do my research for the last 2 or 3 semesters, I believe.
I'm also a recipient of the UCF Pegasus Scholarship.
I'm a recipient of also the Xerox Scholarship.
I'm also a part of the McNair Scholars Program.
So receiving the scholarship has actually helped me in a lot of ways. I mean, primarily, I haven't had to actively seek a career path while attending school, so I've been able to focus on other things, primarily my grades and my GPA.
The program has helped me grow professionally by helping me increase my network and substantially increase all the experience on my resume. My resume looks on point. I'm proud of my resume due to the fact that I've been participating in this program.
It helped me get more involved and talk to companies, something I didn't do beforehand.
Through some of the Ignite sessions, I've been able to get better tips, whether it be on my interview skills or my resume, and it's also been helpful in terms of networking.
These scholarships have helped me personally and academically. Every other week we have meetings, and they bring professionals out here, and each one's a little bit different, and I'm an advocate that you can learn something from everybody, so I love going to them and experiencing all the different qualities of them. I get to talk to people that might hire me at some point in my life.
I got to see many other companies and what they do and see what I really want to do with my life.
And so even if they're companies that I necessarily don't want to apply to, maybe I can still ask them like what they think is the best thing to go on a resume, or their opinions for people who conduct themselves well in interviews. And so even things beyond just like academia, where the program like says its focuses, it still helps you out there, which I think is really just a tremendous opportunity that people don't take enough time to consider.
Personally, the scholarship has helped me with our mentoring and mentee program, because since we do a lot of work and we have a lot of responsibility, it's kind of nice to get away and relieve stress with other people in your programs that are going through the same thing.
The staff is very friendly.
It also makes me a lot more organized. It helps me with time management because I have to start coordinating between classes and going to research and going to in-between meetings for my scholarship.
I like the mentors that we have, like Leanne, who kind of like push us all to succeed a lot in the events that we plan. I like being around smart people who really want to succeed.
And it's also helped me personally by taking the stress off of a busy class schedule with M&M events.
The scholarship has helped me advance academically by being surrounded by other like-minded students that want to excel academically. It's really motivated me to excel academically, and also in my research it's pushed me to work as hard as I can in the lab.
The actual research project helped me gain skills that I would have never thought I would have gained. Like I actually had to learn a new programming language through it.
I
became involved as an undergraduate researcher for the first time because of the requirements for the program, and it helped me understand how the lab environment works and how you can apply what you learn in the classroom to actual experiments in the lab.
With my research, I've learned more critical thinking skills that I can apply to my classes.
As a result of receiving the scholarship, I've actually received a mentorship with EA Sports, and I've also gone ahead and gotten in contact with a research opportunity with 2 professors regarding virtual reality and augmented reality.
Being involved in the scholarship has motivated me to reach out and do outreach with underrepresented students.
As part of being a well-rounded person, I think it's really important that you're, as a student in school, you're involved in extracurricular activities. So UCF has a lot of opportunities, so sometimes you have to be careful and like choose wisely on what you want to do, and because you always have to worry about classes and stuff like that. One program that I'm involved in is, a student organization is called ASHRAE. So ASHRAE is also a professional organization, and they have a student organization at UCF, and we're pretty much building efficiency engineers. So we focus on like how to make buildings more energy efficient and the HVAC systems in buildings.
I'm currently part of SHEP. I've been a part of SHEP for 3 years now. It's the Society of Hispanic Professional Engineers.
My extracurricular activities include being a musician at my local church and being a member of ASME and SHIP.
On campus, I'm involved in Progressive Black Men Incorporated, which is a professional community service-based organization that focuses on eradicating the negative stereotypes placed upon black males. And I'm also a resident assistant on campus for incoming freshmen in the Neptune community.
As far as physical activity goes, I'm involved with the University of Central Florida Kendo Club, which is basically just Japanese fencing.
And also, outside of UCF, I'm involved in this committee called Climate Justice Committee, and we focus on local communities and how we can help them in the fight towards climate justice and the rights that we have as people as well. And we represent underrepresented communities.
As far as like things in my major, sometimes I go to Hack UCF meetings or ACM meetings, or sometimes I do hackathons when they're hosted here at the school. But then also in my own time, I personally really enjoy dancing. So sometimes I go to a salsa and bachata dance group, or sometimes I'll dabble in like a martial arts club.
So other extracurricular activities that I'm part of are the AIAA, which is American Institute of Aeronautics and Astronautics, and also I'm part of NSCS, which is National Society of Collegiate Scholars.
This program has helped me to get outside of my comfort zone and go and be a part of student organizations such as the National Society of Black Engineers, which I'm on the e-board for, as well as the Caribbean Students Association, where I've previously been on the e-board for as well.
My post-graduation plans include attaining a full-time job, definitely, and eventually working with NASA as an astronaut, and hopefully even going to Mars or back to the moon or anything in space, really.
My 2 options after my undergraduate would be to go straight into the workforce and work for a company out in California like Google, or to go to graduate school and pursue my master's degree in computer science.
My post-graduation plans are to hopefully explore the world, go overseas, and either do research or start working.
My post-graduation plans are actually to get involved in the workforce as soon as possible. I want to build my experience from day one and hopefully have a job waiting for me as soon as I graduate, so I can start building my repertoire in a specific company.
So my plans after graduation would be one of 2 things: either going to work for Lockheed Martin or Boeing or such engineering companies like that, or going to work with Archaeonics up in Michigan or wherever they plan to send me.
One thing that can hinder my post-graduation plans are funding, because graduate school is not cheap. So my main concern is acquiring a lot of scholarships so I don't have to gather more debt from graduate school.
Getting past my undergraduate degree and going forward, there's definitely a lot of challenges that come along, and I do anticipate those coming. Some of them include money, like family concerns and stuff like that, personal goals that may change along the way. So I guess when it comes to like money, you always have to like be aware that like graduate school isn't cheap, and also you have to think about where you're gonna be living, what's the tuition like, what's the where you're gonna be living at, how's the culture and stuff like that.
Some issues that could mess up my post-graduation plans are, of course, if I don't succeed in my classes to the level I want to. If I, God forbid, end up graduating with a low GPA, it'll affect my ability to get a job. Also, relocation might cause some type of issues for me, but I'm also willing to get through those obstacles and build a good future.
Now that you've heard a little bit about ourselves,
and the many ways the scholarship program has benefited us,
we would like to say thank you to the staff and the scholarship providers.